My parents have a dairy, a really tiny dairy in Central California, and that's where we grew up on the farm, which is a very different experience than most people at Stanford. And it's a completely different way of life and different way of viewing the world and a different set of priorities. And that was really central to my development as a person and the way that I learned how to work and how to approach problems. The idea of having like time off or days off was kind of foreign, so it didn't bother me when I needed to work at school. It was something new to apply that to school, but it wasn't totally unfamiliar. There was actually a quarter at Stanford that I completely had decided I was done, I was going to leave. I'd made the arrangements, but my parents made me promise that I had to stay until the end of the quarter. For some reason I had this, this illusion that I had figured it out and my sophomore year I was going to get off to a great start. But that first quarter just crushed me. As you just spiral into this mindset that every grade is the most important thing ever and every test is a judgment of your character. Once that quarter was over, I went home and I had time to reflect and time to recoup and realize that I didn't need to be doing everything all at once and that I could really do things at a different pace and I didn't have to follow a set path towards my major or towards what I wanted. First gen and low-income students have the most resilience innately of pretty much anyone I've met on campus because they're used to figuring things out for themselves and making things work and getting where they want to be in spite of obstacles. I think that one of the greatest things about first gen and low-income students is that they can adapt, often pretty readily. Once they learn how to do that for things like academics and things like culture, they have a huge advantage because they're used to learning new things and learning new ways to do things. And once you can figure out that you need to apply that to studying for class, for example, it's very helpful and helps you connect the dots. I wish that I had been brave enough in a way to ask for help when I needed it and to go talk to professors and talk to TAs and learn how to do things from them instead of trying to figure it all out on my own. Because it's difficult to do, I think, to admit that you need help, especially in a completely new environment. And I wish that I had done that.